Alright. I'll wait for people to come in real quick. Forgot to turn on my other device. What's my pencil? Okay, I found it. Alright, now we start over on TikTok. I'll move this to... Actually, let me put it on. Let me put it on the draft version. I'll put it down here. It's just kind of in the way. Let's wait on everyone first before we begin. Let me load up my chat, dude. Hi, Yami. I almost said your name wrong. Yamali, hello. Welcome in. Hi. Hello, hello. What are we working with today? It's mainly, you said my name very well? Okay, I'm glad. I feel like when I mumbled it, it just sounded bizarre, but yeah, let's get it. So yeah, we got character design today because I had this draft of Geshuin's original Geisha, but I never actually drew a finished version, so we're drawing the finished version. As you can see, there were some minor changes to the top, but everything else is gonna remain pretty much the same, you know. No changes there. Let me put that there. And hello, Zale00? I don't know how to say that. Would? Yeah, I know you would. Yeah, I know you would. We can tell you love your fans by the drawing. Well, I'm a fan too. You know what I'm saying? As a fan, it is what it is. We're gonna be more normal today, guys. Alright? I love him so much. I'm glad. I actually did some doodles before starting. Unfortunately, YouTube won't be able to see them. But, so yeah, I did like the sketch of him with a lower hairstyle. And then with a ponytail. And then this was the final hairstyle for the geisha. Yeah. Putting that aside. Also, I have a question. What happened with his wife if he has a kid? Okay, the kid's not biologically his. She's adopted. And so is the other kid, which I barely show. Yeah, adopted. Doesn't have a wife. The man's single and has been. But he's so hot. I want a man like that. True. He looks so freaking cute with a ponytail. Yeah. I low-key, I just really suck for whatever reason. I suck at making high ponytails now. It's like, what the hell? And of course he's extra and uses a blade to hold up his hair. Okay, man, we get it. We get it, sir. Like, alright. Pop off, King. I'll be his husband. He's my husband. Alright, we all... Fight begun. I like your art, and by the way, hi. Hello there, Miss Circle. I'm glad you like it. Thank you. Alright. Teach me your ways. I don't know. I just been doing it long enough. Oh yeah. Here, enjoy this too. I made a version without it. Yeah. It is what it is. Considering how many times he fights, that thing comes off. So, I always have to draw him without the shirt, because every time he fights, he just removes it. Doesn't like to get his clothes dirty. I suck at high ponytail, and it's literally museum level work. Hey, I wouldn't say that. I gotta say, would you ever pick certain artwork of him? What do you mean, would I ever pick certain artwork of him? I don't know what that means. He's getting it. Oh, holy moly. Okay, so I personally don't draw not safe for work. Because I don't do that, but I wouldn't mind if somebody else did. But I like, the most I can do is draw them shirtless and like some, I can draw nudity in a non-sexual form, you know? Like in sort of, not divine artwork. There's a name for that. I don't know, I don't remember what you call it, but I guess it's just that like non-sexual nudity. Like, I would do that kind of thing. Yeah, artistic nudity. There we go. Yeah, that's the one. Like, I can do that, but like in terms of like really actually sexual, no, I don't do that. I'm so mad because he was not under my Christmas tree. Okay, boss. Any more requests for him? No. Just go crazy. I came by to say keep up the good work. It looks amazing. Thank you. New year, new me, and him. You guys want to see another thing I did? It doesn't really have any context. But I also made this other thing of him. Bleh. Oh my god. I don't know if you can see that clearly. It's samurai attire. I think it looked pretty cool. There's no real context to it. I just kind of wanted to. I was just experimenting a little bit. Him and something else. The design is peak. That looks so cool. Thank you. Yeah, I was trying to imagine like a samurai Geshuin. And it low-key ate. I don't know. Because my man is always getting drawn in the same fits. So you gotta mix it up a little bit. For the gang. Okay, so I'm gonna, what should I start with, guys? Should I start with the skin, or should I start with... I usually start with the skin. You know what? We'll start with the skin. I usually start with the skin, so you guys want to start with the skin? Alright, we'll start with the skin. Take off your clothes. Thanks. I'm gonna draw him. Please, if you do, send it in the DMs or something. I'd love to see it. I have an album where I put all the drawings of him. I love your art in OCs. You're so freaking cool, twin. Hey, thank you, twin. I like your stuff too. Alright, anyway. I want to see him without his hair up. What do you mean, him without his hair up? He almost always has his hair loose. Or unless you mean without his front hair. You want to see him like a soapy wet cat. That's low-key what he looked like without without this. Without the front hair? Yeah, I have a picture of him without the front hair. Let me look for it. Let me go through quick. I don't want people to see my commission refs. My poor commissioners get exposed every time. Oh, here he is. Yeah. Here he is. A wet cat. Front hair down. The 1,000 of ref images are so real. Yeah, it is. I have way too many, and I say, I'm gonna erase them, and I don't. I'm gonna erase them, and I never do. One day I will, though. You're so cutesy, yeah. Like, just the difference. He also has no makeup here, so it's like, yeah, the vibe completely shifted. Gonna move him down. Go back to what it used to be. One day I'm gonna get enough money to get 100 commissions from you. Oh, thank you. Wait, what did I just? Oh, I just went back to. Okay, wrong reference. I don't know why I have the artwork in the reference sheet. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, I need me a freak. I look forward. I look forward to that. I ain't gonna lie. Alright. So, when I have money, you don't understand how many times I will ask you to draw him. You have money to commission me and you're gonna make me draw him? I already do that, gang. Yes. That's incredibly based. Alright. I want more. You right, you right. You will get more. You will get more. No worries. Oh my god, why is it so gray? Getting commissioned to draw your OC is some crazy work. I already had that happen before. Like, I had someone commission me to draw Geshuin before. So this isn't even an unusual request. This already happened. It's just that I never shared the artwork because I know everyone would go crazy. I'll find it, you know. I'll only show it here on live. Just be normal, guys, alright? Let me see if I can find it first. This is so ass. Oh, here it is. Here we go. I just got commissioned to draw him drunk. So, here's him sleepy on the floor. May I take inspiration? I really love his design and everything. I don't know. Oh my god, yeah. I never shared this. Cause I knew exactly the kind of audience I'm getting with that. Yeah, we all want, bro. So this was commissioned. And it was the first and last time I've ever gotten commissioned to draw him. It was low-key fire because I wouldn't draw him drunk otherwise, to be honest. Usually he's just sleepy eepy. I already have adult money, so maybe you can getting some commissions from me. I look forward to that. My commissions are always open, so just slide in. How much money? That was 22 USD. Because it had a background, it was half body. Yeah. You knew not to show this to me on a video or else I'd be foaming at the mouth. Mr. Geshuin, that's a funny way to write Geshuin. It's okay, gang. You wrote it wrong, but that's alright. Oh, that's so pretty. I like the composition, the colors a lot. Yeah, he always got that, yellow, that yellow lighting on it. All of a sudden, I'm rich. He is so extra true. He's just a little disoriented. He was a little sleepy, guys. He didn't mean to, like, fall like that. Nice art. Thank you, Cheese Shark. All of a sudden, I'm whipping out 22 USD. You can get a girl wearing her good heels. Hey, yo. Okay. We throwing our money around? I'm here. Yeah, everyone feels like uh ruining their finances. Can we get a bit more of Geshuin Lord? That's a crazy way to write his name. You were this close to writing she butter. You know, you fair for that. I don't even blame you because Geshuin ain't a real word. What would you guys want to hear more about Loki? Because I feel like I've gotten like the general things of him. But then again, I am gatekeeping a lot, so there probably is more. But and then I gatekeep a lot, so this is a necessary expense. So wait, how much money would it take you to let my OC be his wife? 50 million, brother. that that boy ain't never getting no dang wife. You're so real for gatekeeping. Yeah, man, gotta keep the surprise. Gotta keep the surprise. But I will say this: I was writing something because I planned on making like a practice comic, we'll call it, but it has canon lore of Geshuin, and I'm working on that, and I'll show it soon. I have right in front of me, I have the traditional sketches of the thing itself, but I'm not gonna show it because it's ugly stick doodle figures that are literally unreadable. please please don't do that, guys. I'm learning to use Sketch for the first time. Really? Though that one that looks drunk, I may need that one for later. Yeah, you. That's for research purposes. Am I right? I too gatekeep my OC's lore. I forget all of it the moment I think about it. Dang. No, I gatekeep the lore because I don't want to spoil for when the story actually comes out. But I do share some of it. You know, like I've shared the lore that has to do with like a sister and stuff. And now I'm gonna, with that little comic thing that I'm doing, I'm gonna share more of it. Specifically, 18-year-old Geshuin and his lovely little reputation before becoming a bartender. That's great, guys, right? I hope so. For science, yeah. What other fictional character would Geshuin be fond of? That's a good question. I feel like he'd like he'd like Flynn's from Genshin. He'd probably like Kyuyon. No, he'd probably be more of like a Charo type of guy. Listen, Bill, mind if I call you Bill? Yeah, you can call me Bill. Would not trust these people with that amazing art. But okay, you're right though. I gotta gatekeep it. That's why we gatekeep the artwork. I'm just like, you know what? I know exactly how it's gonna be received, so we gatekeep it. Just need to observe him shirtless for scientific reasons. Okay, we zoom out. Here we go. For scientific reasons. How about 50-year-old Geshuin? In other words, Geshuin 16 years from now? Geshuin is a 50-year-old. I feel like he'd age pretty well, to be honest. I kind of thought he was more like an Orin. Oh, you thought he was an Oiron. No, he is not an Oiron. But he does, in story, they do actually confuse him sometimes for an Oiron. His mother was an Oiron, though. Not him, though. He didn't meet his mother. He was raised by his sister, who was a geisha. Oh yeah, I don't think that's information I've shared. No, he's not an Oiron. Mother was. Is his mother single though? Yes. You guys do not want his mother, bruh. In some arts, he has human color skin. It always spoke to me for some reason. So his face isn't. Yeah, because he has makeup on his face. Yeah, they're higher up, so they kind of choose whoever they want. But yeah, I don't want his mom. I want his. Ain't nobody want his mom. His mom was a terrible human being, dog. She was ready as soon as he was born to start. Okay, I can't say that. I actually can't say what I was gonna say. But yeah, his sister had to steal him from his mother because it was not gonna end well. It really wasn't. W sister, yeah, half sister, but you know, cause her dad, which is also his dad, serial cheater, had an Asian fetish. Used to search for all of the Asian women in the Puracione. Gross. Two garbage people got together. Had a what? Yeah. Yeah. That's yeah. That's pretty much it. And the half sister, she was just like, "What the hell? You are disgusting, brother." Like, she had to get him out of there fast. She's full of streets. Yeah. Sue someone. Sue anybody. Sue me at this point. Yeah. That's exactly what. His sister was crashing out. His sister was 16. She finds all this stuff out. It's just like, what? What is okay? And she did. She took that newborn and ran. Does he have more than one nationality or just one? Yeah, he has more than one. He's white Asian. Most of everyone in the story is like mixed because of the setting. But his mother and his father were both Japanese though. No, his mother was Japanese, his dad wasn't. Whoopsie. Cause he's white Asian? Yeah, cause his dad's white. Because as we just established, the man had an Asian fetish. But he was a white man. Nasty ass. Face card never declined though. True. He got all his mother's genetics. All his mother's genetics. Woman, she's still alive, by the way. Like, she's not lore relevant or anything, but she's alive. Yeah, she's not dead. His dad's dead. Good that he doesn't look like his father. Yeah. Definitely. Man was ugly as hell. Yeah, Asian genes are generally stronger. What his favorite drink to make? At least his favorite? To make or to drink? Because if it's to drink, his favorite drink is... Dang, I need to scroll because I still don't remember what the damn drink is called. If we're talking about his favorite drink, it's this thing. Too many references. It's this thing. This is his favorite drink, but his favorite to make. He likes very creative cocktails. If people give him freedom to like put all kinds of shit in it, That's his favorite thing. He just likes mixing whatever. He likes being given creative freedom to, like, add anything there. Would he be mad if I took his makeup off? No. He's pretty calm. He's pretty chill. He won't get angry if you take his makeup off. Now, if you cut a piece of his hair, though, the crash out will be imminent. Then he doesn't care about, like, if you take off his makeup. It's just like, oh, okay. Just don't mess it up. Don't mess up his actual skin, and he's fine. Really like your RNOC, but I'm going to sleep. Bye bye. Reasonable crash out, though. Yeah. Does he love his hair that much? Yes. He does. He considers his hair a valuable asset. Mainly, because he knows that his sister in the afterlife would never forgive him if he let something happen to that thing. His hair is so straight and well maintained. He's like, he would never forgive himself. So even kisses won't distract him, so no crash out. He'll get back to it. Crash out, please. I need to draw him crashing out. I could only draw younger him crashing out because I think we've established it before that Geshuin cannot visibly express emotion of any kind. I could draw like a what if his... Actually, no, I was thinking about that. I kind of want to draw a what if he could express emotion, what they look like. Because I kind of tested it out with showing Geshuin smiling in that last one. Like, how he would look like. I would gladly do a little what if. Because those expressions are canon, it's just that he doesn't express them himself. Him smiling is so cursed. Well, he's just a cutie patootie, man. What's so wrong with that? My sis blackmails me by saying she will cut my hair. That's a crazy. Yeah. But yes, it's very cute. Yeah, he's just a cutie patootie, man. If he could, he would always be like low-key smiling. He would always be smiling if he could. That's how he would be. Because younger him was pretty smiley. Younger him did get more angry though. Like younger him crashed out like crazy. He had a client one time. He smashed a client's head with a bottle because they tried to grab his sleeve to tell him to bring something. Yeah, he was kind of a crash out. Younger him wasn't as mature. I would want him to do that to me. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. I need to know any horror stories he's had with anybody in his experience. Well, there we got the first one. Well, younger him just used to get pretty easily triggered. Because unlike his sister, who is used to, like, licking these people's boots all the time, he couldn't. He struggled. It made him mad. Because he smashed the bottle on the dude's head, they did not get paid that night. And she was low-key crashing out at him, talking about some, dude, now we don't eat nothing. Because of your little stunt right there. Just to like crash out and he's standing there holding a broken bottle. Yeah, but the dude deserved it, low-key, because he was kind of being a jerk. But he wasn't supposed to do that. You don't do that to a client that's being a little insensitive. He was just like, I'm not an Oiron. You can't touch me. Because you know how geishas, you're not allowed to like physically touch them or anything. It's just like, get your hands off my sleeves. And he was like 12. Crash out king at 12 years old. Older him is more mature now. You know, he's 34 now. He's stabilized since then. To be honest, he stopped being a crash out when he was like 25. Took him a while. $34? Yeah, he's 34. This is not new information, I feel like. Bro is 34. Yes, geishas are entertainers and talented women. They are to serve individuals. Exactly. They're there to serve. That's gross of the client to do. Yeah. Grown-ass man, by the way. But oh, he's the one with the money, so you gotta be nice to him. Yeah, I said it on another stream. Guess you weren't there. It's okay, man. But yeah, he's 34. What's his type? He doesn't have a type. 35 is Rowan. Rowan is 35. She's a year older than him. And for those who don't know who Rowan is, that's his partner in crime. If I was there, I would spend all my money on his bar. Low-key sound like the drunkards there. It's just like, oh man, Geshuin there? Now we're gonna throw all our money at him. But yeah. What's his type? He don't got a type. He loves all women. He's more of a I meet you and I'll see how we hit it off type of guy. Well, man. Unfortunately, bro's not attracted to men. But it's okay. They can be besties though. Also, I was referencing a meme. Oh, I've never seen that meme. Man, I hate when I don't get the memes. Easy there, big guy. I might be taller than him. He's like, I actually forgot what height I gave him. It's probably written somewhere. Well, I low-key don't remember. Another win for me. Bro is 3 feet. Oh, hell no. Horrific. If you post on my birthday, I will see it, gang. When is your birthday, gang? I don't know when's your birthday. I would be harassing him with yapping nonstop, bro. That's not harassing. He's the listener. That man loves listening to people yap. If he can listen to drunkards yap, I assure you he can listen to you yap. He has a very high tolerance. He listening to those drunkards day and night talk about their entire life. Though going to his bar is like going into a therapy session where everyone there is mentally ill and he's just trying to help them out because this place sucks. This place sucks ass, and he's like a safe place. He says, hey Geshuin, my day sucked. Can you like serve me a drink on there? Yeah, sure. Go get drunk safely. January 19th. What is his fave memory or story he heard? From the drunkards? That's a good question. He writes down every single conversation he has with the drunkards. He even draws them. He has like a wall that's just full of papers with drawings of like every client he has ever met. And then written he has in the diary stuff that has to do with him. He says that he just doesn't want to forget these people or any of their details since he forgot what his sister looked like. He's a little traumatized by that. So he just doesn't want to forget anything, so he just writes it down. I really love that he listens because the whole lot of us are probably yappers. Yeah. Meanwhile, he's a man of very few words. And when he does respond, he's like looking at the ceiling. What does he think when a drunk person talks bad about him in front of him? He doesn't really think anything of it. Like he has no issues with people like talking about him. Like he's not gonna be like get out of my bar. No, he has no problems. Head empty, no thoughts. Yeah, he got no thoughts about that whatsoever. He don't care. You came into the bar, you paid for your drink, then that's all good. Él es tan lindo. ¿Cuál es su nombre? Su nombre es Geshuin. Vamos a escribírselo aquí. Espérate, un momento. Give me a sec, guys. I'll write his name here. Since everyone keeps writing it incorrectly, we put this up in here. Whoa, you know Spanish? I am Spanish. Wait, what would happen if they didn't pay for their drinks and even insulted his sister? Oh, if they insulted his sister, they catching these hands. He would never let them talk about his sister. They're catching these hands fast. But if they don't pay him, he'll remember that. He'll remember that. Leave it at that. He doesn't hold too many grudges. He's just like, oh, the next time I see you, you catching these hands. You leave without paying, you're catching these hands. Is he an OC? Yeah, he is. Okay, I'm gonna be creating an OC for this man. I'm putting her into your lore. Hey, I can't wait for that. You won't remember an asshole, but I'll remember that you forgot to pay. Yeah, exactly. He'll remember that you left without paying, dog. That's like more disrespectful to him. Like you can talk crap about him, but if you don't pay him, he'll see it as you're disrespecting his business and what he's doing. Yeah. You getting whooped. Because he sees that more as a disrespect. Because he values his bar a lot. You know, his bar was a gift given to him. That was somebody else's dream, and he took it over. He was just like, yeah, you're not going to disrespect this place. You paying. He doesn't even need the money. It's not about that. It's about respecting. What's he gonna do if I walk into the bar, smack down a big bag of gold, and then stare at him? Well, he's gonna ask what the gold's for. Bro needs to pay bills? No, he don't need to pay nothing. He got enough money to cover it. But, he got enough money to cover it. But it's not about the money. He doesn't need the money. It's just that it's disrespectful to him that you do not value his time by not paying him. You know? Would he remember if I flirt with him and give him the most corny compliments ever? Yes. He tries to remember everything. He's definitely gonna remember a corny conversation. For sure. It's for respect, not the money? Exactly. He ain't got nothing to do with it. For the love of the game. Yeah, he just works for that very reason. He doesn't need to. He just likes the place and people like him too, so. for the sake of everyone else is like mental health, he stays doing this job, dude. Just like how you guys are attached to him, the people in story are attached to him too. He remembers the flirts? Of course. You think this man is not aware of how people feel about him? No, he's aware. He is very aware. Because it happens in universe too. Yes. This is extremely lore accurate. The man's self-aware. He's their emotional support bartender. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, he's that one meme of just like, I know you guys are all mentally ill, so I'm going to open up a hospital. Like that is him. But instead of opening up a hospital, he keeps it in a bar because he's not a medical professional. I get the ref twin. Yeah, let's go. Wait, can you spell his name again? It's right here. Geshuin. Geshuin. Pulled up over a woman in a pretty kimono, comes up to him, flirts with him, asks his wife. What? What the heck are you playing? The intense voice of... I don't know how to read that. Genshuin. No N. Geshuin. Geshuin. This is not a real word. You're not gonna find this in there. Do you take commissions? Your style is really pretty. Yes, I do. I can. Too bad YouTube doesn't have any DMs. Yeah, I have several social medias. You could DM me if you're interested, or I could just tell you the prices here and stuff if you're interested. Don't mind me. I'm gonna be his personal chef. You don't need a chef. Bro cooks for himself. What if someone stays at the bar for a week straight? He's gonna be a little concerned. He'd be a little concerned. Like, he'd probably go up to them and be like, hey, you've been showing up a lot lately. You good there? I don't know what the conversion is, but a headshot is 10 USD. A half... no, it's 12 USD. I lifted it up. I forgot. Headshot 12 USD. Half body 22 USD. And full body is 28 USD. If you want a background, that's plus 5. And if you want an extra character, that's plus 5 more. That's all. As soon as I set up my PayPal. I'm about to drop 50 bucks on our pieces, dang. But I don't know what the conversion is. So if you guys have something that is not USD, I don't know how to convert that. Okay, let me fix that. What I was saying is, a pretty woman came into his bar and asked him to be his wife, basically. Well, he'd be like, well, let me get to know you first. Yeah, he ain't the one to go quick at it. He gotta get to know you first. You know, let's talk over a drink or something. That's kind of how he interacts with most. I mean, that's how he met Rowan. Though, that was a little different. Wait, let me do the math real quick. Okay. I met the intense voice of Hatsune Miku in PGSK. Oh, so you're playing the rhythm game. Dang, I feel like that's a hard song. Can you tell me his hair routine? Rice water. Yeah, rice water. That's one of the things. Rice water is very important. He would say no because I'm his wife, guys. don't got enough money for it, but someday, believe in me. I believe in you. My sleep schedule is outrageous. Damn. I have a personal alarm in my head that makes me wake up at 6:30 to 7:30. Never any later than that. Sometimes earlier than that. Wait, how much is a background? It's +5. So basically, if you ordered a full body, which is 28, then it would be 33 because +5. Lady Kishibe is getting a lore update. Refresh my memory. Is Kishibe your character? Do you do animation comps, by the way? I don't know how to animate, gang. I swear I've tried to practice. But I haven't been able to. I can't animate, guys. I don't have the patience, unfortunately. But I always wanted to. Like, I've practiced before. It goes unsuccessful. I'm gonna go off now. Love you guys. Hey, goodbye, lovey. Wait, what type of payments do you take? Oh, yeah. I use PayPal, Ko-Fi, and Venmo. Those are the only ones. I do not take Cash App because Cash App is not available where I'm from. Would he do my makeup? Yes. Canon information. He would do people's makeup. I actually have a drawing where he does someone's makeup. I want to show it, but I can't. I got a full combo. Dang! Congrats. I once played it. I played it once on one of my cousins' phone, and it was hard. Oh, I'm not leaving, by the way, Isabella. Someone else in chat was leaving. Oh, I see. I don't know if that's considered affordable or not. But if you're interested, you can feel free to reach out, Isabella. I have an Instagram, a Twitter. Actually, my Twitter's private, so no, not my Twitter. My Twitter's private now because of the new stupid update. I have an Instagram, TikTok, and yeah, I think those are the only two places. I actually I have my Blue Sky too. All of them have the same username, Belinda Lee, and you can find me there if you ever decide to buy. Trust when I send my PayPal every month, like clock, you will be getting a commission from me. Aw, I gotta wait till a little over a year to commission you then. It's okay. I remember adding you when I made him as a gacha character. Yeah, I have the picture saved on my phone. Good night, y'all. Good night, Geshuin. He's wishing you good night, too. Belle, would you believe that you will become a millionaire if all of us had money? I don't know. Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. Kishibe was beside him in that picture. Ah, I see. I forgot that was her name. But okay, yeah, I remember. I remember that now. I was just like, the name sounds familiar. Makes sense. Oh, I see. Yeah, alright. No problem then. I can do that. She got a lore update? Oh. Well, what's the new lore then? If you can spill. If you want to gatekeep, that's okay too. Now, why am I getting... Oh, Blue Sky. I'll look at the message later. If someone threw water at his hair, would he be mad? It's just water. He wouldn't be mad about it. Like, it's not ruining his hair. It's not like he has, like, I don't know how you say that in English, but it's not like he, ironed his hair. There we go. That's the word. It's not like he ironed his hair. Like he would not be mad. He'd just be like, oh, it's just water. He's more mad if it's blood. Like, he has gotten blood in his hair and in his clothes, and he doesn't get mad, but he gets annoyed. Especially because it's non-Fascia's blood. Like, their blood is, like, yucky. He considers it disgusting, and since he hates non-Fascia's creatures, he just doesn't like it. Like, if it's human blood, it's like, it's human blood. But non-Fascia's blood? Yeah. Off topic, you mentioned you were Spanish, but which country are you from? Well, I don't mind. I don't mind. There we go. This is the one I'm from. Shout out to the Hispanics, bro. Okay, wait. I wanna read the lore. Dang, I missed all the lore. Age of 20, she got married, but around that time, her husband was sent to war. Oh, hell no. Okay, she got trained. Dang, her husband just died. Why don't I remember names of countries when I see flags? Really? Puerto Rico, ref? Hell yeah, man. Born and raised here all my life. Never seen anything outside of it. Bro, if you drop lore with nothing but words, like, no art, I would still read it. I'm glad you're that interested. But I promise you guys, I got a little something. I got a little something cooking. Didn't lie, but it's honest work. Found your Twitter? Yeah, my privated Twitter. Because I was so mad. I only post fan art on there, though. Like, I don't post OCs that much there. I used to, and then I stopped. We love a Puerto Rican baddie. I don't know if I call myself a baddie, but you know what? I'll take it. I want to say it's too, but I can't do novels unless they're physical. You know what? You kind of based for that. I can't either. What are your other Insta? Because I'm following you. So I just have Insta. That Twitter that I don't use. I thought it was Cuba. No, I don't blame you for thinking it's Cuba. I'm pretty sure Cuba has the opposite colors as us. Unless that's... No, that's a different country. No, I think I'm stupid. Now I'm confused. Oh, I forgot what the flags are. Bro, you need to make an AO3 account? Now, why would I want to make an AO3 account? Am I gonna find fanfics there? Well, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna find fanfics there. Stupid. Okay, I'm stupid. Not good, they're twins. I have Blue Sky, but I'm doing TikTok if I want. What do you mean you're debating? Okay, I don't know what that means. Wait, you're 20? Yes, I am 20. This for your own safety. What do you mean for my own safety? Oh, debating on posting making article on TikTok. We have the same age? Hey, I thought you were younger. Everyone says that. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Everyone says that. Even in real life, they say I look like 16. I get called anything but my age. It's all right. I take that as a compliment. Don't get it twisted. I'm always glad about that. like I have no problem. Like I'll take that. Yeah, 20 years old, bro. I love it when people say I look younger. I find it funny because then I tell them, yeah, I'm 20. And they're just like, what? Yeah. I remember I was almost kicked out of a casino because they thought I was a minor. Even though I showed my ID to the guy at the front. But then one of the dudes from inside, they looked at me and they looked at it and were like, huh? And then they looked at the other dude like, she has an ID? And they're like, yeah, she has an ID. Yeah, I have an ID. Damn. I actually wouldn't be allowed to stream if I wasn't over 18. Because it says that you can only be over 18 to stream. So, I don't know. Then again, yes, TikTok. I don't really trust it all that much. Cuba flag. Let's see if I'm right. No, I'm right. I am right. It is Cuba's flag. Cuba has the opposite colors as us. See, I'm not stupid. Okay, anyway. Alright, guess I'll leave now. Well, thanks for stopping by, Author. I spent my 2025 New Year's in the casino. Was it fun? Cause I low-key don't care for gambling. Like I went to the casino one time, and then never went in again. I kind of just like watching people more than, actually being involved. Oh yeah, Ibis Paint gatekeeps having good quality animation. But it's honestly good. Like, I have the paid version, obviously, but that's where I did my testing. And I love it, but unfortunate. I only gamble on Genshin. Yeah, sounds about right. At least there you get guaranteed. And that's the only reason I'd gamble. You guarantee my success. Though I suck still. Even with 50-50s. Hey, welcome in. Hi, Wither. Okay, we're shading his. We're shading his. Oh, you're gonna make me do a puzzle? Okay. Why does TikTok do that? Why does it make me do a puzzle in the middle of my life? It's just like, yeah, you're in the middle of a live right now. Well, we gotta verify you're a human. Like, are you on YouTube right now too? Yes, I am. Wait, I just moved away from his abs. Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to move you all the way. Here. Get a little piece of this. Okay, guys. Didn't mean to take all that away from you. I'm gonna sneak on YouTube sometime. Yeah, YouTube gets instead of like the hand recorded version, they get the screen recorded version, which is I should have muted my notifications before starting. Wait, you were putting the abs in front on purpose? Yes. My bad, I was liking your blue side. Oh. No, it's okay, it's okay. I should have muted it. Bro's hiding the abs. Yeah, I was like moving it away. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I did, like, I know I gatekeep, but I didn't mean to gatekeep the artwork. That's taking it a little bit too far. Damn. It's kind of scrumptious. Dang, I'm kind of cooking. I didn't know people were here for the abs. Me neither. Actually, I'm lying. I know people are here for the abs. You should have seen how they were earlier, bro. Them earlier, upon the first view. Yeah, so you know, I feed the family. You know, I also gotta feed myself too. You know, I eat this up too. I love drawing all that. We were fiending. Yeah, everyone was down. I'm no better. I saw you were live and noticed the abs. I had to join. No, you're not alone. Ollie feels the same way too. Is Ollie still here? I don't know if Ollie's still here, but they feel the same way too. They ain't into him like that. And I respect it. Is he like a male geisha? Yes, he is. Which would be a taikomochi. Which is why his fit is like a little bit different from most actual geishas. Also, I just realized I have a lot of missing spots. Guys, don't pay attention to this. Don't pay attention to that. This is my first time seeing you live, I think. I think so too, actually. I think so too. Also, Diabolic Butterfly liking the stream. Thank you. He's my favorite character of all. And I know you, Base, because you have Q-Yon as your profile picture. I know you right. I noticed after I had commented earlier. Yeah, I was actually going to go live yesterday, but then I was just like, nah. I'm going to go live when I post my new video. And then we'll lock in after that. No, but I think I actually can't decide what characters I want to focus on with Geshuin in the future. Like, I think I'm gonna have to like leave that up to you guys because I obviously could never decide. A lot of people were really down for Kawahu. You know what? That was pretty based. I actually love that. So I would be down for him being a potential focus next time. I don't know. I need to finish the assumptions video that I have of Geshuin. And then, get on. Do the hot cowboy, you mean Kawahu? Yeah, that's Kawahu. What's going on? Drawing. That's what's going on. Is it fun drawing his hair? Yes. I like the simplicity of drawing Geshuin. Like, one of my favorite things about when I made Geshuin was the simplicity of him and somehow still being recognizable. No, it is honestly the easiest hairstyle I've ever done. Oh, then it's been a minute since I've seen your live streams. How are you? I'm doing good. Thanks, Ashwater. Like, his hair is extremely simple. I simplify it in shapes. So I'm a real quick. I'm gonna show you. I have him like nailed at this point. I gotta one hand this stuff, bro. One hand this bad boy. Done. Do you understand? Okay, Miss Sally. I draw this dude with one hand. I feel like I can draw him blind. It's just, I had to draw him so much. I'm just like, okay, we simplify. But I will say, when I first started drawing him, it was pretty bad. As you guys may have seen with the most recent video, my experience trying to draw him when I was starting out, because I didn't understand, for whatever reason, the own character I made. I don't know why I kept drawing him with a jellyfish haircut. It still pisses me off. What was I doing? That wasn't how he looked like in the sketch. I don't know. I need more OCs. Can I just, like, what? Stop telling me to update. I'm not updating this. Happy 2026, baddie. Thank you, McFreak. Hold on, guys. I'm slipping and falling. I should draw. I need to draw my Persona plus OC concept art. Then do it. Don't sit around talking about, I need to draw. Draw. You gotta lock in. Play some motivational music and lock in. Oh, my arm hurts. You were like me when I tried to draw at 3 a.m. half asleep. Low-key, that quick tutorial helped me just now because I'm drawing him right now. Hey, I'm glad it was helpful. Have you ever watched Gachakuta? If so, sub or dub? Okay, so I read the manga of Gachakuta first and then watched the anime. I watched it dub. Because I watch most animes dub. Unless they don't have a dub. So yeah, I take dub. That dub is insane too. They got like the best voice actors for that. I like his hair. His hair is so pretty. I love men with long hair. Me too, man. Me too. I feel like the dub is so funny. Yeah, it feels so alive, so real. Like, I really like it. Would it be okay if I make a gacha version of Mr. Geshuin? Yes! I would gladly, I do not mind at all. I gladly take that. You can feel free to do so. Like, I have no problems with that. Sometimes I think about how I like long characters more. I think it's because of my face blindness. I can recognize them more. Yeah, I feel like a lot of long-haired characters are pretty recognizable. Because you, like, for the most part, though there are some, I guess that can be really argued. I think that can be argued. Sometimes they do look like samey. It's about knowing what you're gonna do to make it look different. But I see what you mean. There's a lot more creativity when they have longer hair. There's a lot more you can do with it as an artist and as a viewer. I love long-haired men because it reminds me of my culture. I think it's about the silhouettes. Yeah, I feel like you get a better silhouette with longer hair because there's a lot more you can do with long hair compared to short hair. But you know, a good artist is not limited to such things. I personally just love long hair, drawing long hair, so I give a lot of characters long hair. But not all of them have long hair, you know? Because I still gotta, like, balance it out a little bit. Can't give everyone long hair because Where's the fun in that? Yeah, this dude's hair reaches all the way to his, like, ankles. Like, up here. He's got a long ass hair. I also love drawing braids. And just long-haired men because he makes them more elegant. True. How do you feel seeing fan art of your OCs? I get very happy when I see fan art of my OCs. Like, I save every drawing someone has done of my OCs. I have a gallery in my phone that just says fan art / gifts people have made for me. Like, it's just, and there I just save them and I look at them all the time. Like, I love fan art. I value it a lot because it really is an honor. Because I'm basically a nobody, and having people like my OCs and stuff and draw them out. I get to see them in other styles. Like I love that. I'm joking. Geshuin. Okay, Geshuin. This is right here. Geshuin. Now draw my red-haired husband naked. I know you want to see more of Menno. We'll get on to that, I promise. And Menno and Kawahu. Those are the top two that always get mentioned now. No, it's not a W. It's a U. It's just I wrote it wrong. Oh my god, bruh. Hold on. Let me fix that. There we go. No, that was on me. That's a U. There we go. It's a U. Zoom out again. Alright, continuing on. Yeah, I wrote it wrong. My bad, guys. I'll put it on overlay. Doesn't my husband have patterns? You mean Ameno? Ameno has tattoos, yes. Ooh, I see. Nah, he got really straight hair. Like those Asian genes are strong. Who is getting tortured in the background? The chickens? I don't know. There's nobody in my background. Now, how far do they go? Well, they all over his thighs, dude. They all over his hips. On his back. On his arms, of course. I don't know. I know you're refusing to say the one area. I don't know, bruh. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, I'm gonna fix. Just adding a little bit of some gradient. Hello, I'm on break again. This time I can stay longer. Hey! Oh my god, the shadows. He's not safe with me. Dang. Your art is gorgeous, by the way. Thank you, Evie. I love the way you shade. I want to eat it. I'm glad. I love when people say they want to eat my art. Like, yeah, just tell me how it tastes like. This is the first time I've seen him like this. Really? I feel like I draw him like this often. Or you mean... Oh, I thought you meant like drawing him like half naked. No, in this outfit. Yeah. First time I draw him in this fit. Other than the Mononoke arts. I mean, like with no shirt. Oh no, this is not the first time. This is like the third or fourth time. Not the first time he's been like this. He's like this often. This is so normal for him. It's just like, yeah, just another day on the block. I genuinely thought you meant the outfit, but nah, yeah, I feel like he's still very handsome, of course. Why would that change? He's so weird, girl. I need him like water. Oh my god. Okay, I'm adding like some saturation because it's kind of really desaturated. You ever see a little bit of Xiao from Genshin? That's a very interesting comparison. I have never seen them get compared to them before. Well, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, I love drawing my males. He's feminine, but not like twinkish, if that makes sense. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, they still masculine. They just got like some feminine features, you know? I think I know what you mean. Okay, now I need to lighten it up a bit. Dang. It's like really desaturated. Pissing me off. Saturate that thing a little bit. I struggle making twink characters. I find them like pretty easy, but yeah, I think they're pretty easy. They ain't that hard. But I can understand the struggle though. Like trying to make them not look like girls, I feel like that's like a struggle. I used to be a pro. I love his hairpins. Those are not hairpins. Those are blades. Because he's extra. Geshuin's like the king of extra. Same thing. Yeah. Is he not scared of them cutting his hair? No. He's quite responsible. He knows how to take it off in a way that isn't going to ruin his hair. How does it not cut his hair? It's a great question. We're gonna have to ask him sometime. How to draw muscle? I don't know. I just watched too much anime and somehow learned anatomy from it. Which is not a good idea, but yeah. I just looked at enough anatomy to sort of understand the gist of it. Like, what anime do you watch? I watch a lot of different anime. I've watched a lot in my lifetime. Now I just sound like a boomer. I'm sorry. No, but I do watch a lot of anime. And almost all the time, they got like some bulky characters, you know? You know JJK? I never watched JJK. Unfortunately, that's one of the... Sometimes you have to deny physics when it comes to Geshuin's hair. True. I low-key want to braid his hair if he'd let me. He'd let you. Have you ever watched the Junji Ito collection? Just asking a curiosity. No, actually. I have never. All I know is like, I know it's horror and stuff, but I actually have never seen it. Damn. I'm sorry. I don't know why, I've just never been interested in watching it. I know a lot of people like it, but I don't know. add some reflective light here. Just like a little bit. Is she in Puerto Rico? Who, me? Yeah. What, did the background give it away? Did the noises of the chickens in the back give it away? Cause yeah. Yeah, you're right. Cookie. Yeah, they're all up in that background. Does he have any sort of powers or these kinds of stuff in this universe? Okay, yeah, he doesn't. There is no, like, magic. There's a lot of paranormal, there's a lot of, like, abnormal stuff. A lot of inhuman stuff, but he himself is not one of those. He's just a normal, well, quote unquote, a normal guy. I don't know, as normal as you can be in a place like this, to be honest. The way my cat's watching the screen like he's in love. Oh my god, the cats love him too. I've been following you for a while. Love your art style. Thank you, Affogato Cookie. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but I force all my friends to watch it with me. That's valid. Always force your friends to watch your favorite things. Aw. Yeah. But there is a lot of, like, you know, it's like the superhuman type stuff. No magic. It's not very fantasy leaning. Like, if I was to, like, it's pretty grounded. I won't say it's, like, super grounded, because there is some power-related things, but it's not something he possesses. It has to do with a relic. And it's owned by two of the other main characters, not him. So there is, like, a type of, like, fantasy element, but it still falls into some logical basis, if that makes sense. Random thought, what if Geshuin had a gun? Don't give Geshuin a gun. He's not gonna use a gun. No. Leave him with his naginatas, dude. He doesn't need a gun. Wait, I'd give him one? Now, why would you do that? Rowan, her weapon has guns attached to it, so that's her thing, you know? Long range and stuff, that's her thing. Leave Geshuin with his naginatas. Not me saying naginatas, I mean naginatas. Oh my god. I'm getting cooked. I'm getting really cooked by the gradient here. Don't mind me. No, but I was drawing actually. I want to show it to you guys. I was working on. Bro said naginata. I thought nirigiri, like the sushi. So I'm working on this thing. This is Geshuin's weapon. He uses a standalone naginata that opens and is actually a fan. This is a huge thing. I have it shown here, but here's like the draft I did of it. It's as big as he is. Actually, it's taller than he is. And he just opens that bad boy up. So it's like a flat weapon. But people don't know it's a. Yes, comically large fan. Yes, comically large fan made out of naginatas. Yeah, that's my goal. Yeah, it's just as big as him. Like a sight. Well, I guess so. I mean, if you look at the draft here from my paper. Sorry, YouTube can't see it. If you see the paper, the way he holds it up, I guess you could kind of consider it like an axe, like a hammer kind of thing. He just opens and closes it at whim. So basically, he basically tricks people into thinking he only has this naginata. And so as soon as he like gets close to them, a lot of the times he purposely misses, so that right there he catches them off guard. Fwa just opens it and slashes right through their necks. Like, pretty insane. They're pretty aggressive. Pretty against me. I think his weapon really has potential. It looks absolutely fire to me. Yeah, his weapon is a box of tricks. Oh wait, what if you add a chain at the bottom so you can just swing it around? Nah, we'll leave that to someone else. He's so gorgeous along with his weapon. Thank you. You're gonna use fans to dance with? Yeah, that's kind of the basis of it. You know, he uses the naginata style, but then he just pulls out the fan here to whoop people's ass. He just has a comically large, deadly fan. Gotta go, but I'll be back for sure. Hey, thank you. Goodbye. I love him so much. He's so cool. His weapon is just like peacock feathers. Yeah, just comedically large naginata fan. I loved it. Like, I already have all the fight scenes in my head. It's just like, dang, I don't know how I'm gonna draw them out, but I got them. There's a reason why he's like the strongest, and since he's the one that fights the non-Fascious creatures, which are huge creatures that are 3 to 5 times his size, and they have thick ass necks and stuff. Yeah, very necessary for him to have a huge weapon. Oh, he can also launch them, so he can also just throw them, and they can all let loose. Why their necks so thick? It's some of them, not all of them. But yeah, some of them got some thick ass necks, or a lot of like, they have a lot of flesh. They are very fleshy creatures, you know. And once Geshuin is done with them, he pulls out their bones because he collects their bones as trophies and makes weapons out of them. So yeah, his weapon is made out of non-Fascious bones. Yeah, he's kind of cray like that. You know, he about that life. That's all there is to it. He's about that life. Bro is collecting bones. Yeah, he has a whole bunch. His shamisen, which I haven't shown it yet, is also made of their bones. How does his job work? Like, does he perform a sort like a geisha? Yeah, he's a bartender, actually. He's a former geisha. So he doesn't do much geisha work nowadays. But he can still do it. He's mostly a bartender now. Before, he used to do, like, performances and stuff. So he really is buffed? Yeah. Very necessary, considering the circumstances, yeah. It's just he's been a bit too busy to do geisha performances, unfortunately. You gotta lock in with the bartender duties. But I really want to come back to it. No, you don't even need to guess. He does. It's not in his room. It has its own room. He just has a separate room full of their bones in the form of weapons. His shamisen made out of their bones. Cause since the creature takes people's faces, he's just like, well, the least I can do is take these bones from you. Like you're gonna be out here stealing from us. I'm gonna steal from you guys, and I'm gonna use it against you. I'm gonna fight you with your allies' bones. I don't care. He was too locked in. Yeah. That man, he a little crazy. When it comes to the non-Fascists, he's their biggest hater. Him and his sister were the non-Fascists' his biggest haters. No one could ever hate them more than him. Geisha? Yes, he's a Geisha. Formerly. But, you know. It's okay, I love him for it. Yeah, we all do. And I always gotta count on him. He's just the good old reliable when it comes to get rid of the non-Fascists. Rowan too. Like, Rowan is also very reliable. But unfortunately, unlike Geshuin here, she doesn't have a comedically large fan. She got her own thing. So he's a real knight, gotta protect the fandom. Has he ever killed anyone like a human? No. I really had to think that one. In the main story, and before the main story, he hasn't. Will he though? Probably. Considering the story has to do with fighting the faceless hunters, yeah, at some point he's gonna kill a person. Actually, I don't think I can say that word on TikTok. I've been saying that a lot, but TikTok, please be nice. Do you have your own comic book? I actually haven't done it yet. It's a work in progress. So yeah, he at some point is probably gonna get rid of a person. Because that's like the whole main story is like getting rid of the faceless hunters. You know, people. But he mainly focuses on the non-Fascists. Rowan is the one that prioritizes killing the people aspect. That's why they are the duo, right? He hates the non-Fascists more than anything. She hates the faceless hunters more than it. No, the faceless hunters are human. They're all human. The non-Fascists are the creatures. But they're both antagonist groups. Those are both antagonist groups, yeah. Is the reference photo of him with geisha clothes? Yeah, that I'm actually drawing it here. It's just that he doesn't have a shirt right now. But I have a version where he has his shirt on. It's the same outfit. It's just that I'm drawing like a clean version of it because this one's like very messy and whatever. Oh my god, who has the motorcycle? It's 11:40. It's 11:40 p.m. Who has this motorcycle right now? Oh my god. See, this is how you know. This is what exposes the fact that where I live, bruh. Tell me your story, someone else is gonna steal it. I would imagine people would have more self-respect than to steal from a live stream that doesn't even have that many people. Also, I'm not really spilling much. I'm just spilling basic information, dude. It's like just basic stuff. How are people supposed to connect with the story if I don't tell them anything? Well, gotta share it. Stealing is so crazy because go find your own creativity, right? You find your own thing. It ain't gonna be as good anyways. SMH. Like, have we seen how successful plagiary stories are? Not really. How you been? Oh, I've been good. I've been doing well. I was just fighting because of that motorcycle that wouldn't leave. It's just a mini crash out, guys. Sorry. Good point. I didn't think of that. Yeah, sometimes You gotta think positive, you know? You gotta think it'll all be okay. People are not gonna be up against your ass. Especially because look how small, you know? It ain't gonna be as good anyways. Cook them. Gotta speak my truth. Everyone knows that when you steal, it never as good as the original. That's always how it be. You gotta add your own thing to it. I really like the bottom part of his clothes in the photo. Looks like a chain made from bone. Yeah, that is exactly what it is. And it's these red details are supposed to be like flowers. Yeah, I'm gonna add that once I'm done with like shading. Good morning. I sadly don't feel so well, so I'll leaving to procrastinate. Happy stream. Hey, no worries. No worries, man. Ain't no worry. You procrastinate and have a. Hopefully, you feel better later, you know? The red things were like me. No, it's. See, this is why I'm drawing a clear version of it. Because this was a draft where I just kind of scribbled on like a. Yeah, más o menos. I just kind of like. Eh. I drew my character for your story, then forgot to take the page out my friend's notebook. Oh no! So now your friend has it? Now your friend's a thief. Ah. Ow. Alright, I'm gonna continue. I'm in the car right now. Watching me in a car? You know what? Incredibly based of you. I'm guessing you have earphones plugged in. Not like it matters, to be honest. Like, it's not like I'm gonna say anything out of pocket. Last night I was bored, had a pen and paper on my hand, and drew a roach. But it looks good, not gonna lie. Dang, drawing a roach of all things. You know, as long as it looks good, that's fine. Like, you know, as long as it looks good, it's okay. It ain't that weird. It's not a new outfit. I don't remember seeing in that before. Yeah, it's a clear version of this drawing because I did this draft. Now I'm cleaning it up and making the official, actual version of it. So yeah. This is technically a new outfit, but also not really, because it's the same outfit he has here. Hey, why did you put clothes on him? Okay, I'll take it off. You heard them, Geshuin. Take out your clothes. What did I did not explain to you guys how to do a nuclear bomb. Spring eyes. Strip, flashes? No. Absolutely not, Geshuin. You know what I realized? I forgot his nipples. And why do I never drew nipples? Oh my god, bro. Damn. Random question, but does Geshuin have a dad? Because I remember the video that had his mom in it. That was not his mom. That video was his sister. That was his sister. He has a half sister, which is the one in the video. He does have a father and a mother. His father's dead. His mother's somewhere. He doesn't care about her though. Oh damn, my bad, I forgot. It's okay. I don't think that's like too common information. I think that was only mentioned in like the caption in some of my past streams, you know? JK, oops, I didn't mean to actually post that comment. Post what comment? Bro's mom really left to get milk. No. You misunderstand. It was very important. So his sister stole him from his mother and his father because they were horrible people. So she didn't leave to get no milk. He left. Don't go look for that comment. Well, if you deleted it, it's not really gonna come out. So, yeah, his sister was 16 and she stole him from his own family. Because she said, absolutely not, brother. Absolutely not. And yeah. I thought they were hidden by his hair. Nipples aren't in the center of your chest. They're in the sides of your chest. At least for men. For women, yeah, it's in the middle. For women, it would be here, wouldn't it? But no, for men, it's like a bit more clear. It's in the live stream. I can't delete it. Okay, quick. I scroll. Hold on. Quick. Let me look. Dang, I can't find it. I think you did delete it. Can't find it. Are we gonna get more lore on his parents? Because now I'm very curious. I mean, his parents are not like too relevant because he doesn't care about them, right? He didn't get raised by them, so he never went looking for them. But the fact that she's alive, yeah, it might be relevant in the future. And he probably has multiple half-siblings aside from his sister, since his dad was a serial cheater. And his mother probably had other children too. Loki. But yeah, I don't have like much on that aspect. When it comes to his like personal life, he just kind of like cut ties with it. You're not my sister? I don't care. You didn't raise me? I don't care. I heard you were garbage, so I never went looking for you. I don't regret it. But she might be relevant in the future. But if you guys want more lore on his parents, well, I wouldn't mind that. Like how his parents met and things like that. The problems with his sister before him coming to exist. I wouldn't mind putting all that. Look, chat, let's pray I get a new sketchbook tomorrow. Alright, manifesting a new sketchbook for you. Drawing feet and hands are so hard, not gonna lie. Yeah, I hate drawing feet. As you can see, look at how I draw my feet, bruh. I hate drawing feet. I hate drawing feet. I don't like drawing feet. You got socks on, but still. This is better than mine. How is it better than yours? It's literally just... He only got one finger. It's better than the way I draw them. There's no way. Do I have my blender? Yes, I do. I'm gonna blend this out. It's because of the socks. One finger, lol. It's just, look, I only draw his thumbs. Yeah, it is in socks, so obviously it's not gonna be divided. But still. Sorry, that was funny to me. Willie's the truth. Those are not called thumbs on the feet. You know, I don't know what they're called. I actually don't know what they're called in English. They're called a big toe. Ah, yes. The big toe. I totally knew that. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I call them fingers too. It's just I forget. Like, Okay, don't know it. Because since English is not my first language, I do be forgetting words and vice versa. I be forgetting words all the time. This is gonna be so random, but what if Geshuin was secretly wearing a wig? No. He would never secretly wear a wig. Though, actually, it's quite notorious that geishas usually wear wigs for their hairstyles. Because they are hard to maintain. But he is not one of them. He does not, he is not one of them. He uses his natural hair for it. He actually has his sister's wig, like the one she used to wear when she was a geisha, in his room. He has like a shrine for her and other people that have died that have been his mentor figures. He has like a shrine, and her wig, like her geisha wig, is on it. Yeah, I don't know why I brought that up. That was like completely off topic. Mr. seeks authenticity in his hair. Yes, he does. I mean, he got good hair. Why not use it? He maintained it. He all about that luxury. Why not? $30 for bald Geshuin? No. No, I ain't that desperate. I don't know. No, guys. Why would you want that? No one is complaining about the extra lore. 50? No, I will not. I will not fold under pressure. $100. Damn it. No. I know none of you guys have that kind of money. I remember this other character I had used to get wig allegations all the time too. Girl just called us broke. I'm sorry. You know what? My bad. My bad, guys. I didn't mean to call you broke. It's okay if you are though, cause so am I. So we're all broke together. We're all broke together. We're all in this together. Right? It's okay. We are a broke family. Exactly. Shirayuki sent its corn. Hey, thank you. Thank you for sending a corn. We should start a Geshuin. We should start a fundraiser so we can get bold Geshuin. You're right. I just bought a bunch of pins and a figure. I just bought myself a cinema roll plushie. It was Valentine's Day edition. Like, it was so cute. Look. Ugh, you can't tell me this was a bad purchase. He's adorable. Okay, I'm moving it back. It's so cute. Yeah, I like his little hat. Sorry that YouTube can't see it, but I'm showing my cinema roll plush. Like, he got a cute little hat. Like, he's such a gentleman in this form. It's too bad that the light sucks, but you know. Man, I need to do a good Geshuin drawing so I can make it a poster and put it on my wall. Like, my wall really needs a poster. Like, there's this one side that's, like, empty. I'm just like, yeah. Especially since I got the Star Twins Valentine's Day plush. Aww. That's so cute. I was just like, okay, they're Valentine's Day. They're limited edition. I need to get it. Give me that. So I took it. Geshuin merch? I mean, the Mononoke poster is available on my imprint shop. But since I don't have any other drawings of him, I don't really sell any merchandise. Why would I do that? I only did that one because someone else actually bought it. So someone in the world has a Geshuin poster right now. Would he be offended if I called him baby girl? No. No, he wouldn't be offended. He knows you're not being literal about it. I'm back. Who died? No one, I hope. Bro is so baby girl coded. Yeah, I think, well, yeah, for sure. You know what? Also, something about a Geshuin poster. I wasn't here. What did I miss? Oh yeah, that I put this drawing on my imprint shop, which is for selling posters, and because someone wanted to buy it, like someone really went in my comments and was like, "Hey, can I buy? I want a poster of this," and I was like, "All right, I can make it happen." And so yeah, this is the only picture of Geshuin that has merchandise, quote unquote. Actually, not quote unquote. Someone in the world has a poster of him right now. And it's not me. And it's not me. They would be considered the first fan. How can we get that poster again? In my imprint shop. So I have it. Yeah, let me write the dang app. Imprint. It's a website. Obviously I just go by the same name. You can find it there. And take a little look-see at it. How much is it? I don't know what the conversion is, but if there's like 3 different sizes. I think one's of 12, the other, I don't remember very well. There's 3 different sizes. All I know is that there's 2 of them. One of them started with 1, the other one, and the other 2 started with 2. But I low-key don't remember the exact amount. It's just, to me, the shop always puts that I have a discount. So I actually never get to see what the actual price of the thing is. But I'm pretty sure it's like, I know it's like not too crazy. I don't know. Quick question. How many weapons is Geshuin proficient at? It's a good question. Very good question. What are these? Okay. Obviously, he's good at the Naginata. That's his main weapon. Very great at the Naginata. He does have pretty good skills with a sword. He can survive it. He's just not that, he prefers the spear because of its length. But he can do pretty well with a sword. He can survive with a sword. He did at some point use those small fans, like these, that worked as well. He did not consider them as efficient. Like, they were only good for like threatening, but he never found that as an efficient method. He's not good at archery. Nope. He's practiced it before, but he's not the greatest at it. He has hold up a gun before. Does he like it? No. He does not like. I just realized Geshuin's eyebrows are red. Those are not his eyebrows. Those are painted. The dot and the thing are painted. This black thing is his eyebrows. When are you gonna end the stream? I want to stay until the end. Okay, soon, because it's already 12. So, soon. I want to try and finish up some of this shading before I go. I want to do some more progress. He's secretly a ginger. Why? Oh, come on. Don't say that about him. How would you summarize his first experience using a gun for the first time? That's a great question. Not particularly enjoyable. And now that's gonna sound really strange, but when it comes to fighting, especially fighting the non-Fascias, he does not like the feeling of holding up a gun. Like, that's Rowan's thing. That's her thing. It's just he's not a fan of it. Having to change it as well. He didn't consider it particularly efficient. Too small. They did not pierce very well through their skin. It was unsuccessful. It was a failure. You could say that his hunting went like a failure. It was not great. Even though supposedly they were good for that, he wasn't on board for it. He was just like, yeah, this is just less efficient. Stick to this to use it on a person. Not use it for the non-Fascias, which is what he usually uses them for. Real, I don't either. I had a bruise on my arm for the first time I shot one. Yeah. He's just not. He doesn't like it. He just doesn't. It's not efficient for his usage. Doesn't non-Fascias have a cult or cult-like following? Like people who worship the creatures? Yes. Yes, there is. There's like many kinds of people when it comes to these creatures. La 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 la. Hold on. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, they have like multiple kind of followings. There's different kinds, right? There's the people who like worship them because they believe that they are something of importance or beneficial to society, which is bizarre, to be honest, but it is an aspect. But there's also another side that like believes that they were sent as like a divine retribution, that oh, it's a trial for humanity. If we can defeat these things, then we have the right to exist, and blah blah blah. So there's like a lot of different reasons people would like the non-Fascias. Do you have a main character or side character that does worship them? I have some side characters. They're not main. They're not protagonist side. You could say they're the antagonist. Some of the antagonists. I don't have a main character that does. I do have a main character that does the second thing though. That like sees the non-Fascias as some kind of divine trial. There is a character that has that. But when it comes to like actually worshipping them, Can we see out of curiosity? Sure. I can show him. It's this dude. He's a nun, and his specific church, is basically revolves around that, right? It helps people train to become faceless hunters and see the good side of the non-Fossiers, like to see it in like a positive light and to not be like too negative about it. If that makes sense. Like, it's okay, you can do it, you can defeat them. So it's kind of more like faceless hunter propaganda. Like, it's like you can become a faceless hunter and destroy them so you can like stay alive and see it as a good thing. It has it's mostly, it's not him exactly, because he does have his own thoughts on it. Wait, hold up, is he malnourished? No, he's possessed. He's possessed by a non-Fossius creature, so he's kind of morphing into one. May I ask where he got the snow globe with the small Arctic fox in it? I don't remember if it's that he was gifted it or he made it himself. One of the two. I don't remember. He's just snatched, okay? He's not snatched willingly. He's just his body's just kind of morphing. But also, yeah, so he's a nun. And he's a part of that church that worships the non-Fossiers, but also is faceless hunter propaganda. It's not that they worship the non-Fossiers, it's that they see it in like a positive sense. Like, they were sent to us to test us. And that's like supposed to be a good thing for them. Whatever. He follows their line of thought, but not exactly the same. He doesn't exactly like agree completely with that sentiment, but that opinion has helped him. I snatched him willingly. Oh, I would love to have your blue sky. Okay, so my blue sky is the same as here. It's Valinda Lee, always. It's my same username everywhere. Also, thank you, Shiryuki, for the heart. Thank you. I love him. He's like one of my favorites. Design-wise and character-wise, really like him. Because he's pretty cool. You know how Geshuin uses the non-Fossius' bones? He uses his own bones. That's why his position sucks. He's always like hunched up because he pulls out his spine and makes a sight out of it. Yeah, because again, he's part non-Fossius, so he's not like completely normal. What? Yeah. He's actually one of the strongest characters in the story. So, top 3 would be Geshuin, Courier, and this other dude. And this guy. Those are the top 3, like, strongest people against the non-Fossius. Yep. Those are the goats. You hear me out? Bro, is that Alucard? They are so peak top 3. Yeah. So, yeah, here he is. Over here, yeah. These two are actually best friends. Him and this dude. They are besties. Childhood besties, Your own spine is crazy, yeah. What are those designs? It looks like they came straight from heaven. Super ironic, but yeah, I'm glad y'all liked them. All of them at the same time. Whoa. Not 2 people talking about 3 at once. Damn, guys. Simmer down a little bit, guys. The heck? Yeah. But yeah, he does use his own spine. Also, you said if you could, you should also make a poster of him. I will. Wait, now I think about it. How can a non-Fascist turn people into one of them? Okay, so it was actually a mistake. A non-Fascist usually cannot possess a person. That's not a thing. Usually they take from you so that they can have their own thing. Because they want their own human body. They don't want to take yours. But it accidentally happened because instead of being able to save him from getting attacked from the creature ended up going inside of his mind and staying stuck there. So low-key, Courier imprisoned this creature in his mind by mistake. And now there's nothing he can do about it. He's just cooked, you know? Bro's plan backfired. Like, it was like he was supposed to take his face and get his own body. Instead, this other person interrupted that, tried to save Courier, which is the name of the guy. Actually, his name is Koshmar, but people call him Courier. I'm gonna call him Koshmar for this. Because of the dude saving Koshmar, part of the thing ended up getting stuck in his head. And so it changes his anatomy and stuff. It's the same with Daishin, kinda. The dude with the eye in his hand. His is a mutation, which is slightly different. It's not a mental thing. It's a physical thing. He ended up, like, fusing with a non-Fascia's part. With a full non-Fascia's, with a part of it. Which was an eye. Usually these are like experimental things that usually do not happen normally. So like they are like non-common at all. Wait, what if a non-Fascist tried to take over Geshuin? What do you think he'd look like? I mean, he wouldn't look that different. All he would do is start losing his flesh. Probably elongates, because that's the thing. Their features is like being elongated. They lose their like flesh, so they end up having the bottom layer of it. Yeah, not that different. Yeah, he won't be that crazy. He'll probably be like, actually no, because over time it does worsen. Because Koshmar's has been pretty stable, but it can worsen. It does worsen over time. They aren't wrong. Okay, I don't know about that. Y'all into that? Y'all into monsters? Really? Are you live on Twitch too, or is that another platform? I'm live on TikTok. I'm with my TikTok chat. Sometimes, okay. Okay, guys. You would remind me of Kabitano or Dainsleif. Yeah, that's like the best way to put it. You would become kind of like that. Because if you saw Courier, like if you saw him, right? His face is like fleshy. Like, see? It's just that he has emo makeup. But on top. But he's like missing all his flesh from his face. And his hands, like, you can't tell in this picture either, but his limbs are, like, long. Like, if he were to stand straight, his arms would, like, be abnormally long. He is abnormally long. And he just twists around like the contortionist. to ask if you have any other platforms where you post the lore of your characters. I don't have another platform where I post the lore of my characters. I was thinking of making like a free Patreon so that I could put everything there. But I still don't... Ouch. But I still don't know. I think that would be a good idea, right? A free Patreon, but I don't know. I haven't done it yet. Because I still don't know how Patreon works. It's obviously going to be free, though. Because I'm not going to make you guys pay for lore. No. But, like, I need to find a place where I can do that. I don't have that yet. Right? This is up. Okay, guys. I think I'm going to have to end it for today. Yay, free Patreon. I would be the first to sign up. Would you guys be down for that? If you guys are down for that, I would be down to make it. I'll try to figure out how it works and stuff. And we can share it. Yes? Okay. I'll try and get it done. I never use it though. It's okay. You can start using it. Yes, be Patreon. Yeah. I would never make you guys pay for that. It's just there's literally nothing for me to be like worth paying for. Either way. Oh man, stream's ending? Yeah, I'm gonna have to end for today. Been here 2 hours. I wouldn't mind subscribing to a Ko-Fi page if you sent one up. Well, I do have a Ko-Fi, but I do have one. I usually just have it for my commissioners. That's pretty much it. Cause Ko-Fi is like the only place that lets you like put things outside of PayPal and put your actual credit cards and stuff. So I use it as a method of payment for some commissioners. That's the only reason why I have it. I don't have it for anything else. But it exists. I say your art and story is very much worth paying for. Ah, thank you. Hi guys, what did I miss? The fact that we're ending stream. Sorry guys. I'm just gonna wrap this up. Make a Tumblr blog. Yeah, I don't know if I want a Tumblr, dude. It's so worth paying for, but I'm high-key broke. I'm not gonna make you guys pay for it though. It's gonna be free. Anyways, let's zoom out. Damn. Alright, my bad, y'all. Put that back in. Put his clothes back on? Yeah, we put his clothes back on. That's all for today. I'm gonna try and finish this. Yap my ass off today. But yeah, I'm gonna finish it. Maybe I'll post a speed thing with a voiceover over it. I don't know. I'll see you all next time, alright? Goodbye. Yep. And yes.